Yo, so Cardi B is supposed to be at the Super Bowl tonight with Bad Bunny, right? She's supposed to be at the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny, but behind the scenes things is mad funny. Yo, tell me why yesterday, yesterday, whatever, the girl Offset's, the chick that Offset was rocking with had some inbox things going on. Pre is also linked to Stefon Diggs. I know we already know that, but check this out. Cardi B is over there. Cardi B is over there in the Super Bowl area. You know, she had a little performance last night. Listen, the girl to me, she walk around like her baby hole hurt. Like she's walking around, around that robot done damn tumbled over on her ass, right? But she walked like her baby hole hurt because I think that Cardi really went back to work way too early. She went back to work way too early. Listen, Potent Pondering. Make sure that you come and thumbs up this video. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. Make sure that you swipe it, hype it. You know what I'm saying? I tried to post this sweater. I got this from Abercrombie and Fitch. It's a part of the Lunar New Year or whatever. I tried to tag it, but they don't got it in the availability for tags for shops or whatever. But listen, subscribe. My birthday is on Tuesday, so if you want to click the link in the description and send me a cash app for my birthday, I really would appreciate that as well. You know what I'm saying? So listen, let's dive in, right? I want to talk about a few things. So the first thing in regards to this, because this girl's so stupid, what I told y'all a few videos ago, the girl is willing to tether herself to any black man for relevancy. Now with Stefon Diggs, he got the Super Bowl coming up. Bad Bunny, he's a damn conquistador. She's a conquistador as well, right? So she figured, if she get on stage and perform with him, Bad Bunny is probably, let me ask you what happens. Typically when a person perform at the Super Bowl, they announce a tour after. So Cardi B is trying to reap the benefits off of any visibility because her tour is struggling. And the girl was on live the other night, then eating oxtail and this soupy ass soup with this damn corn. And she was like, and the tour is 85% sold out. It's cheap and it still ain't sold out. And I don't believe them 85% numbers. I don't believe it at all, right? But let's get into this. So Cardi B is out there at the Super Bowl getting ready, whether she gonna cheer on her baby or whatever. I got a little video that I'm gonna insert too where somebody asked Cardi B like, how does she feel about Stefon Diggs or whatever, and she said, good luck. I'm gonna insert it.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message you got.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. So listen, it don't seem like the energy was too positive right there to me. It don't seem like the energy was too positive there to me because the fact of the matter is, let me tell you something. Cardi B's, her psyche and pathology, it lets me know like what she kind of seen growing up. And listen, we all been through some things, right? But the fact that she always gets with these cheaters and these people who do little funny stuff all around her. Now, she's supposed to be the big celebrity, the big brim. She's supposed to be out here with him. And he still got he got Pre around. Why ain't y'all have enough conversations on a private level to be like, you know what, I don't rock with her. She was my ex, some funny inbox business or whatever. I don't want her around. Why you ain't do that? Your car couldn't pull all of that, and you out there trying to be so busy next to these black women talking about, oh, she's so pretty and this and that.
Y'all, she's even prettier in person. She is gorgeous. Oh, look at her. Gorgeous. She's so short and beautiful and cute. Way much better in person.
Trying to squash out the rumors that you don't like black women. Cardi, I see you. I see it a mile away. I see it a mile away. And then you was also over there a few, weeks ago with Stefon Diggs' mama when they won that last game. Was that last week or the week before when they knew they was going to the Super Bowl? And she was out there being Super Bowl, trying to be close and cozy with the black women. And he still got Pre out there. It's big Pre in the place, the beat seat, and she got what it takes to rock the mic, right? Yeah. So listen, what happened was last night, Tasha K ended up making this post, and I'm happy. Shout out to Tasha K because Cardi B tried to be funny going online, disrespecting her, calling her ugly and all this. This is why when Cardi tried to get next to that damn reporter and try to say she was so beautiful and this and that, she tried to do that for damage control to make it seem like she rocked with the black women like that. Listen, I'm eyes open on this damn road. I'm driving this road, eyes open, scoping. Ain't nothing that you could get past me hoping. So Tasha K posted these photos. Big Pre was on the damn on the field, and Stefon Diggs was also there. The mama was there and all of that, right? She probably really hate the black women low key now. She got these BITCs up in the damn area, and her face looking scary, all that makeup pound on. So Tasha K made this post last night and she said, oop, not Stefon Diggs on the field with Pre. And yes, that's Pre, aka Offset's alleged mistress. Baby, you done gave Punani up and pushed baby. You done let him up in your baby hole, push the baby out of it, and he still don't understand that your boundaries. Why would this girl be around? So this post went up. Tasha got almost 1 million views on this post or whatever, right? So then she came back and she had to make this another post today. And she said, I woke up to a lot of people saying fake news about Stefon Diggs. So let me make this clear. Nothing I posted was fake. This is Tasha K. She posted a photo. I'm gonna post the photos up and show you the photo of Stefon Diggs on the field, show you Pre on the field, and like, Cardi, what's really going on? You letting anybody up in that hole. That's the problem with you. You let the wrong ones bust nuts in you. So listen. So Tasha K said the photos were sent to me from someone from Pre's own team without her permission, right? The images are shown on a secured NFL practice field where Stefon Diggs, his mother, and his entourage. So that means that she had access like that. She had access to the guy like that. Where was you at, Cardi? Oh, she was probably busy around being a damn Ulta partner. All right. So you cannot be on the field during practice without the team's authorized access. All right. This is my first time reading this too, right? So she said, I was told that she arrived with his people and left with his people. That is what was relayed to me. This is per Tasha, right? So she said, after the photos were released, she blocked me too, but it was too late because she got the photos confirming that it was her in the Wags jacket. So it was confirmed that Pre was there and everybody. And let me tell you this, she posted on her social media and all of that too, that she was in the area. Cause she's so thirsty to be out there with the damn celebrities, make it seem like she was connected to the Super Bowl, trying to be Super Bowl. All right. So, draw your own conclusions. And then she had this video where Pre was like twerking on Stefon Diggs and all of that. Let me tell you this, right? I don't feel bad for Cardi B because you want to know why? She's trying to get herself in close proximity to anybody who has something going on. She was close to the Migos when Offset was popping. She broke up with him and got with Stefon Diggs. She let him dig in it. She let him get her pregnant and bust nuts in her. It's like, damn, it's like, what about your reproductive health? This man got so many different kids out here, and then she gonna talk about in these past few days, talking about if he have another kid, how she going, it's gonna be over. It should have been over. You should have never let him inside you. You should have never let him bust nuts in you. Like, that's crazy. So Cardi, allegedly, she's supposed to be making an appearance at the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny, the conquistador. He's one, she's one, just by default. So I'm assuming that she's thinking that she's going to see some huge surge and boost and everybody's going to come out and do, go to her tour or whatever. I just want to say this also and give my commentary because I haven't done a video in a few days. Cardi, you was horrible on SNL. I seen that video where you was going at that girl who talked about your performance with Bodega Batty. Like your work, your breath control and everything is just, it's unfortunate. It's terrible. That's what it was, right? You trying to keep up and trying to seem like you this damn music industry star and like you some damn performer and all of that. They forced you into this place. You were predicated to be one of the best and you don't even have no damn skills or talent. You know what I'm saying? Looking stupid on SNL. She had that damn black suit on doing that damn every time shit. It's like, you just look stupid to me. I don't care who don't like it. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Like this video, swipe it, hype it, all of that, right? But yeah, she's trying to get close to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to me personally, from seeing Bad Bunny's numbers or whatever, he don't need her. He don't need her. I'm pretty sure y'all don't know if y'all checked him out on Spotify. He gets a lot of views all the time. So her desperate ass is just trying to get out there and try to get visibility to hope that some of them people gonna be like, oh, she on tour. Let me go buy a ticket. Let them go on Ticketmaster and click it and buy a ticket. Nah, mommy. Nah. So listen, I want to move on because it's another thing that I want to talk about in regards to GloRilla and her sister. Man, listen, this is an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of y'all's gonna feel I know a lot of y'all felt a lot of different ways. I don't need to play the videos because it's a few days after this happened, and I just want to get into it for in regards to this matter and how I feel with GloRilla and her sister, right? Now, of course, when a person has their money, they don't owe you anything, right? GloRilla's sister came out and she kind of exposed how, GloRilla, she ain't been taking care of the family, handling her business, and, shit like that, right? I will say this. I personally believe that a lot of people, I'm a different age. I look at things differently. I came up to the music industry. I know what it looks like when a person is fronting like they got it and they don't really got it. And it's smoke and mirrors. These terrors are smoke and mirrors. So listen, what I will say is this, right? I think that GloRilla probably can't afford to retire her mother. You know, she bought a car for her dad. I'm pretty sure she ain't buy it outright. I don't know. I'm not in her business, but this is just my speculation, right? She probably put it on a payment plan or whatever the case may be. Her dad retired and she did what she did, right? Now, let me just look at this objectively. So if her dad and her mom is working, I don't know how many years her mother been at FedEx. I don't know how many years her dad was in this job. Obviously, he was there long enough to retire. So her mother could be at the peak of retirement. Why just quit and not get that money out of retirement? I understand that. So that may be a nuance to the situation, right? But I just don't think that GloRilla is clocking major figures like that. When I opened up her album and I looked at the executive producer, Yo Gotti is on all of the songs, even if he didn't produce them. He's on all of her songs. He has executive producer rights to everything that's around her. So I believe that GloRilla personally, right? And let's be completely honest, she's an urban artist. She does not have crossover appeal to me. She's tried it. She does not have crossover appeal. That girl got them little hood hops that might go gold platinum, double platinum, boom, boom. That's it, right? In my opinion, maybe the song she did with Cardi, that was really good at that time. I mean, that song bubbled for her at that time. It wasn't really good to me, but it did hood numbers, right? But GloRilla does not have worldwide acclaim. She doesn't. So to me, what I'm saying, setting that up for, is that I don't think that she's the type of person who could go back and be like, I want more money out the deal. I want this and that. Because look at everything that she's dropped in the past few months. It's like she's been trying to get back to that hype. You know what I'm saying? Trying to chase that high. And she has not been able to get back there with a big hit, in my opinion. Yes, people like her. They're happy for anybody on the bottom trying to get up. And I think that a lot of these girls deserve more visibility and success than Cardi, because you know she only won by identity politics. She wasn't even a badass Dominican. They just pushed her because she looked a certain type of way and they wanted her to fit the mold. Whatever, right? So GloRilla, she got that going on. So I think that she may be financially insecure on the back end, and you know, her sister is probably looking at her like this huge star, like damn, like why we ain't getting this, why we ain't getting that. I will tell you this though, right? I feel like your family knows you better than anyone. They know you better than anyone. So just like my family knows me, my brothers, they know me better than anybody. I don't care if I moved away for 10 years, they know me, you know? And I feel like for GloRilla's sister to come out and make some of the claims that she did, like she was saying, like, you know, her siblings are living with GloRilla in Atlanta, and she's basically treating them like maids. The siblings is living with her and they still calling back home, asking the parents for money. So that lets you know right there, something 2 and 2 ain't making 4 on a whore. 2 and 2 ain't making 4 on a whore. And people be so quick that you not entitled to. Let me just tell you this. I'm gonna be frank and just tell you to you straight out. I'm gonna tell you straight. If I made it, as far as like on a level of financial freedom, or you know, if I made it right, my family is gonna be good. You know what it is. A lot of people, they're selfish, really, and they don't know how to show love. And so this is why they do things like this. What was happening with GloRilla and her sister? Because listen, there's obviously some sort of miscommunication going on, right? But let me just finish up. If I make it, I'm gonna make sure that all of my family is good as much as I can before I end up going broke. This ain't gonna be no MC Hammer style story, but I'm gonna make sure that everybody is okay. So a lot of people, they create this separation of energy and they act it so funny, and then when you go back broke and you gotta come back down to the hood, everybody's looking at you like, oh, like you back around, and they treating you a certain way because the way that you acted when you was on the incline. And I don't even believe GloRilla, and this is not trying to talk down, I'm not God, I don't even believe GloRilla is really on the incline. I see these rap girls, and I think when you're a fan of Nicki, you can kind of like see what's going on. And I don't even count Cardi, because her career is bullshit to me. It's fraud, it's fake, it was botted from the beginning. This is why she was unable to sell her tour out on pre-sale. So listen, I can look at a female rapper and be like, I can tell the longevity. Like I said, I'm not God. I can look at it like, I look at GloRilla, she got a few hood hops, but I don't see that being long term. So maybe she can't take care of the full family. Maybe that would break her, right? But the energy that she came out with, she went online and she put like Indeed.com, and she tried to play her sister. I get it. You trying to clap back in a way to make it seem like, you know, you seen it and you acknowledging it, right? I did also, quick segue, I did think that this was a publicity stunt, because GloRilla is suffering on the musical front right now. She's been trying to drop songs here and there, and they have not done anything. They ain't done nothing. So I was like, is this a way that to get her mouth, you know, get GloRilla's name on the tips of the tongues of everybody? Because there's no real, she ain't really got no motion. She living on that past motion, the Riri shout out, all of that. It's no real motion going out there. I'm sick of people. That's another problem with people and these fans, is that, you know, Nicki done made it so big that they feel like they cheer anybody on, and it's just like, oh, she doing it, she ain't doing nothing. Hate to say it. You doing something because you do a little appearance here and there. You going to work. I mean, shit, we all go to work. I know people who got a regular basic job like I do who do more for their family than a person who's a celebrity like that. Like, come on. You ain't getting, you could at least get them a few oxtail dinners. But on a serious note though, right? If you don't have the capital to take care of your family, put them into position to make money. Put them in position. I want to tell you this. The reason why my messaging is the way that it is because, you know, I've been very blessed in my life on some real shit, right? And this shit goes back down to the root of my grandmother. I never forget one of my family members told me, like, who has helped me out. They told me, they was just like, you know, my mother told me that to whom much is given, much is required. And that's my approach when it comes to my family. I would do anything to help them, and they know that. Even if I'm mad at them, I'm going to do anything to help them. And this is why I stay blessed, you know? But the flip side of it, like I was saying, I think that GloRilla's sister, I think GloRilla really has some financial insecurity. She knows what's going on in the background, right? That damn Yo Gotti, he's getting 360. He has 360 rights. I can guarantee you he's getting most of her show money. He's getting her endorsements. Does she even get endorsements like that? And you know the show money is the seller. She ain't really got no hits. And let me tell you this, I know promoters back in the day. Your show money offer or your cost or whatever, of course, is going to be different from like clubs, but arenas and tours, it's a different price, right? But I don't think GloRilla is really doing it like that. It's just my opinion. And I think her sister has this TV, seeing her on TV, interviews and all of that, and she think that the money is there. It's a lot of grind, and she going to have to break through even stronger to even get to that place of financial freedom where Glo's sister, where Glo Scarface think that she is. But I'm just telling you from my perspective, I'm helping my family out. I'm not creating the degree of separation and you thinking that I'm on some level and I'm just acting funny and I ain't reaching back. No, I'm helping all of them out. If I got $1 million, I might give away 200,000, 300,000, stash the rest, invest the rest, do whatever. I'm gonna do what I have to do, you know. But another thing is when I was saying like your family knows you more than anybody, GloRilla was saying that how her sister had people around who done beat her up. Come on, could you imagine how that looked? And we're not talking about no third cousin, no friend or whatever. We talking about your blood sibling. If my sibling made it, you damn right I'm gonna expect it. You could call me, you know, entitled or whatever you think it is. If my sibling, if one of my brothers made it to the top, it's probably one of them who I don't think that would help out at all, help me out. You know what I'm saying? Just because we had kind of like a little rocky like situation, but all my brothers who was in the same home with me, no matter what we get in, we all gonna hold each other down. If I got it, you got it. I'm gonna make sure that you okay. Bottom line, I'm telling y'all, don't adapt the ways of a lot of these people in the comments. I be reading the comments on Facebook, on Twitter, and everywhere, just seeing how people be responding. A lot of y'all respond from brokenness, selfishness, and all of that. And this is why you're only gonna make it to so far. I show love to a lot of people, whether it's family or not. You know what I mean? And I understand that the way the messaging and the way that it came off from Scarface, GloRilla's sister, that it was like, damn, but I don't give a fuck. She keeping it real. A lot of us, I would expect that from my brother. I'm sorry. I would expect it. Now, she was up there doing it for a third, fourth cousin, or, you know, maybe not even a sibling, a family member. Then you kind of like, I get it. But this is your sibling. Y'all was raised together. She said they grew up feeding rats in the house, eating beans out the can, all of that. I don't care what y'all say. I do expect a certain level of support from my siblings. I do. So listen, how long we been here? I started this at 12:10. It's 12:28. Pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about Cardi B being embarrassed down at the damn Super Bowl, trying to get visibility off of Bad Bunny. And this nigga Stefon out there acting mad funny. He got Big Pre in the place to be, see, and she got what it take to make Cardi shake. Cardi is mad out there. You seen that video I inserted where she was just like, good luck. Yeah, mama, you mad? Get your thug on. You know what I'm saying? You so quick to run to these black men, trying to tether yourself to these black men. Get your career right. Try to figure out why the numbers ain't numbering. Try to figure out why you was running in the subway, barefoot, numbers still low, streams low. Added old songs to the project, streams still low. They still ain't streaming. And Cardi still scheming. Trying to figure out different plots and plans with the teaming. Listen, Pondering. Subscribe. My birthday is on Tuesday, February 10th. If you want to support this channel, click the description of the video. Send me a Cash App. Hype the video, swipe the video, all of that. Thumbs up. I'm out. Peace.